Hey nerds, Alex here from Nerds Being Geeks, and I just won my medal badge at Sleeved Up Games in Toledo, Ohio. Let's get into it. This was a very interesting week at GLC League. It was a 3-rounder. There was only 4 of us. We had a Poison Dark deck, 2 metal, including me, and a fire deck. So you would have thought that fire deck would run the show with 2 people playing metal, but I was able to pull out the win in probably one of the closest games I've had in a while. It was down to 1 prize remaining each. He had his I believe it's Burn Bright ability Charizard, and I had this Dialga that I didn't really know much about until I saw Andrew Mahone put it in his metal deck. So I decided to give it a try, and this bad boy was a game changer. I was drawing like a potato. It looked like I was about to lose, but I actually drew my teammates and instantly laid it down. I didn't even put it in my hand. I just flipped it up, put it right down. I got Philippe, an energy card, I believe. Just like a basic energy card. I attached, and because his Charizard has to discard all the energies after it attacks for like 170, he had to just have an energy attachment and hope I didn't have win. But if he had 1 more energy attachment, I was done. And yeah, so teammates, and then the next play was Philippe to the Dialga and Chrono Burst for 160 damage with the already damage that was on the Charizard. That's how I got the win. Insane match, really fun. I had another match. It was the Metal Mirror match, and Matang was terrible. I did the Metal Maker 4 times and only got 2 energy, so it was pretty bad. That whole Metagross family will probably get removed from this deck, honestly. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it anymore. Find something different. I'm sure there's some other cards I can play, but definitely getting rid of the Metagross family. So anyways, let's talk about the other Pokemon in this deck. This Caparaja is really cool. Big guy, 200 HP, massive body. As long as this is in the active, your opponent cannot bump my stadium. So I had Crystal Cave in there, and I was just healing. And then I also had Mount Coronet, and I was just getting energy back. 4 energies does 130, and if I don't want to attack next turn, I can do an extra 100 damage. And I accelerate all that energy with this magnetic or magnet circuit Magnezone, which is Rain Dance for metal. I love the Magnezone family, so I like to play it in here, and it can power up some of these energy hungry guys out of nowhere. And I did switch over to this Coded Attack Archaludon that prevents it from being attacked by basic Pokemon. But you know what? It's just not doing enough. My local meta is definitely evolution heavy, so this guy I don't get much out of him. I'll probably switch back to the other Archaludon that does a lot more damage and ability to give all your metal Pokemon that have an energy attached to it free retreat. So I'll probably switch that out. Metagross, the emergency entry was fun before, but never got to pull it off. Matang just let me down so bad. I think those guys are definitely coming out. Bronzong, Metal Link's really great supporter. Iron Crown, yeah, not bad. What, like 120 if your opponent has 3 or more bench Pokemon. Zamazenta is a heavy retaliate hitter, and Dialga was definitely like MVP. That Chrono Burst is actually really good, especially when you have a Pokemon that can accelerate all the energy that was just in your hand to another Pokemon. For items, I play Metal Saucer, Evolutionary Incense, Professor's Letter, Escape Rope, Versus Seeker, Battle Compressor to just get the energy that's in my deck into the discard pile so I can use cards like Philippe or Mount Cornet and Bronzong, but I only do that if I don't see myself really using Metal Maker. I do Superior Energy Retrieval, Ultra Ball, Hisuian Heavy Ball, Nest Ball, Heavy Ball, Pokepad, and Rare Candy. For my stadiums, Parallel City, Mount Cornet, and Crystal Cave. Tools, I got Floatstone, Metal Core Barrier, and Luxcape. When it comes to supporters, I do Dawn, I have Clara, Raihan, Lily's Determination, Marnie, Arvin, Boss's Orders. Coming in clutch, teammates, Lusamine, Lana's Aid, Chorus Tenacity, Ball Guy, Lady, which I don't think sees a ton of play, probably because people try and do it with item cards, but 4 energy out of the deck, and with your magnetic circuit, Magnezone, you can accelerate 4 energies all at once. And then the new card Philippe, get 2 basic metal energy from your discard pile and attach them to one of your Pokemon. That was game changing, actually. That saved me the game against fire. When it comes to energy, I play Reversal, the new magnetic energy that gives free retreat and counter. Then I also play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 basic metal. But once I remove the Metagross line, I'll probably change the quantity of the basics because I don't need to hit Metal Maker as much or at all since I'm removing it. There's definitely some things I need to work on this deck. It was just kind of sloppy play, drawing like a potato. So, a Revavoom would be good in here. Yeah, not the best metal deck. I can definitely admit it needs some work, but it did give me the badge for the week, and I beat a type that I had weakness to, so can't complain too much. Hope to rework it and try something new. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.